Hey, it's Laura, and today I'm going to show you a really easy way to make garland that isn't the normal paper chain. We are going to make garland that looks like Christmas lights or lights for your tree. So cut some strips of paper in different colors. I used primary ones mostly. And grab some green paper or whatever you want your cable to look like, because you're going to do your electronic cable now. You're making basically the casing that's around the base of the bulb with this, so you can make it three-dimensional, but I didn't bother. I just made it kind of rounded at one end and just cut it out like that. It would really help you, it would behoove you to get yourself a hole punch, a little paper punch thing in this process. I did not do that, and you will see that I had to resort to some creative ways to make holes in paper, because you are going to be punching holes at the end of your light bulb, basically. But first, the green little sockets that the lights go in. I made just kind of a rounded shape. It's square on one end, round on the other. I'm just tracing it. Very simple. This does not have to be perfect because people are going to be looking at the bulb, not the socket. It's the same on your Christmas tree. You're not looking at the sockets the bulbs are in. You're looking at the pretty lights. Isn't it exciting? And you're going to need to trace as many of these as you want on your garland. So if you want your garland to go around a room, you're going to need a lot. But I would recommend doing like a length at a time and then connecting them, because punching holes and weaving things through is annoying if you have to do it on a really long string. Long strings, not the best thing in the world. So cut these out. I tried to speed this up, but I don't think I sped it up enough because it's still taking forever for me to cut these in this video. We learn together. Remember last year when I couldn't make a video and I couldn't speed things up and I didn't know how to crop things out? I have improved so much with these. You should be proud of me. I taught myself. No one helped me. Well, that's not true. My friend Joel helped me. He helped me by telling me that it was possible and to Google it. And so I did, and it was, and now I can. So there you go. How about that? Sometimes you just need someone to believe in you. There we go. Thanks for coming on that journey with me. Okay, stack of sockets for the bulbs. Isn't it thrilling? You're going to double your thing to make it look a little bit like it's three-dimensional. And then that will be slapped on the end with a little bit of glue. But first, the string. I used a basic kind of plasticky ribbon. You can do any kind of ribbon. You can do thread. You can do what you want. But again, as you can see from me punching a hole with a pen tip, get yourself a hole punch for this. It'll make your life better. I think eventually I upgraded to a tool from the Cricut because we didn't have a hole punch in the makerspace. The struggle is real, but it'll be fine. Anyway, cut yourself some string. I tried to go with the dark green, but I didn't have the dark green, nor did I have a lighter green for the socket pieces. So what can you do? Doesn't that Cricut thing look like a torture device and or a dental hygiene tool? It really does. Basically, you're going to use the end of your ribbon and you're going to go in and out. Kind of like you're sewing, except with string and not a needle. You normally sew with string, but we call it thread. You know how things go. I had coffee today. I just can't word. I'm sorry, everyone. I tried to word. There we go. That's what it's going to look like. You're going to do that with a lot of them. Many of them. And again, hole punch, everybody. It's worth it. It's worth it to take 5 minutes and get a hole punch. learn from my mistake. Watching myself struggle, I'm just like, why didn't you get up and get a hole punch? Why? Okay. Ta-da! So to make it look like it's got a socket, take some glue, stick it on the top. You want to make sure you get your ribbon in there or your thread or your string so that it gets stuck too, because you don't want these sliding around. And slap that on there. And then you're going to just keep going. Keep punching holes. You can repeat a pattern. You can use 2 colors. You can use as many colors as you can find. You can make some kind of iridescent thing to make it look like it is glowing if you have a shiny plastic. But I stuck with the multicolor light basic colors because I was in a room with those, so I thought, why not? He's beautiful. Okay, orange. And then with that, I would repeat and do yellow, red, blue, orange again. But I didn't show you all that. I thought you've seen enough. You know how to make these now. And you know the power and importance of a hole punch. They're important. And you could have some fun with these and add glitter or whatever brings you joy. You can make them double-sided if you're going to do it in a place that you need it to be double-sided, just by putting another piece of that socket stuff on the back.